first video, why not? Because, you know, I finally have stuff to talk about. So, this is very alarming and also very funny to me, and also just a realization in my head that this is just very, like, this person is very, 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 very selfish. And it also proves to me that how selfish people can be in this world, right? So, a couple of months ago, actually, the date is April the 19th, I started talking to this guy, and he was pretty much what I thought was someone that could, you know, be husband number 2 for me, but guess not, because he ended up being a selfish idiot, like a literal selfish idiot. So this man, let's go from the beginning. We're gonna start back in end of April. Like I said, we met April 19th, or we started talking April 19th. By the end of the month, this man was basically a textbook manipulator, I would say. And he was also just basically using me and manipulating me to kind of help him in his struggles of life. And me being me, people don't know me like that. Obviously, when I post this, people are not gonna know me. But I would admit, I'm a pick me. Yes, ma'am. I am the type of female that would just give and give and give and give and give, and I give sometimes to people that don't give back into me, and that is my problem, and I need to fix that. One thing that was a red flag for me was the fact that he felt so comfortable in asking a woman for money. Mind you, this man was older than me. At the time, he was 26. I am 24, and I was 24 then. And the fact that you felt so comfortable asking a female who was, one, younger than you, and two, obviously a female doing better than you, for money, that's a red flag for me. Then you would ask me for rides because this man does not have a license, nor does he drive. Like, mind you, and he's from California, so I don't know why, I don't know how that correlates together, you being from California and not driving, because people in California drive. Okay, but whatever. So you don't drive, you have no money, you work dead-end jobs that are temporary, temp to hire jobs that are dead in the water, and you're asking me for money. Like, I don't understand. So then, oh, I'll just keep it recording, because I'm bad. Sorry guys, work life, you know, real boss shit. But I mean, but yeah, like, so he felt comfortable asking me for money. Second, you don't drive and you live in the state of Georgia. Okay, great. In me saying all of this, I had no problem helping this man out. It got to a point where it was just very one-sided, and I got very tired of and very bored of having it be so one-sided. So not only was this man asking me for money, asking me for rides all the time, asking me to do stuff for him, asking me to buy him food, XYZ. I bought him hotel rooms because he had nowhere to stay. This man was a bum. When I say this man was a bum, he was a bum. Like, homeless man, Skid Row bum. No offense to anybody who's be down on their luck and all that other stuff. That happens in life. But when you're the type of person who just depends on people to get you through life and get you through things, and not trying to build yourself up by yourself, for yourself, and for the betterment of your future, that's when I have a problem. So before we even had sex, before we were even official, this man was already trying to tell me he loved me. Another red flag. Then the one time we did have sex, it was, even in that moment, it felt selfish. Another red flag. So after that, I was kind of pretty much done. Like, I got over it. Like, the only time he would call me and text me and do all this other stuff was when he needed something. And also, I forgot, I bought this man a phone. I put this man on my phone plan, jacked up my fucking bill to get him a phone because he needed one so badly. And again, I was being nice. He didn't ask me for a phone. I was just being nice to give him a phone. And even then, he couldn't do the responsible thing as a man and or an adult in general and pay the fucking bill. Like, just give me money for half the bill. But then again, he wasn't getting shit from his job. He wasn't getting paid like I'm getting paid. And he had nowhere to live. So most of his money went to him finding places to live. And it was very like day by day type of thing. And it was crazy. It was just crazy. So the breaking point for me was the fact that he was asking, the only time he would contact me was to ask me for money and to ask me to help him to do stuff. Like, it got like I said, one-sided. So when June, I think, came around, I had turned his phone off because he wasn't paying the bill. So I had my service on. I'm responsible. Pay my bill, because if I don't have a phone, or if you don't have a phone that's on, that means I don't have a phone that's on. I'm not gonna wait for you to pay the whole bill. I'm gonna pay the bill because I need my phone on. I have, plot twist, I have a child. I'm a single mom. So I need my phone on. My son is in school. I need a phone. So I'm not about to let my bill lapse or let my bill be past due just because you won't give me money. I'm gonna pay my shit so I can have my phone on. But I'm gonna turn your shit off though, since you don't want to pay the fucking bill. I didn't tell him that, but I turned his shit off. I turned the service off. You know what this man asked me to do? This man asked me to call my cell phone company, ask them to turn the service off without paying the bill. Are you dumb or are you slow? So at that point, I cut all ties. I went off on him. I dragged his ass. I told him that you're just not what you say and claim that you are. So I got to kick you to the curb. And of course, he's like, oh, I knew this was going to happen. Da, da, da. If you knew this was going to happen, why did you not change the game? Why did you not do better? Why did you not just be a fucking man like you claim to be? Like, the reason why you knew this was gonna happen was because, one, you do this to other bitches, and two, you're just a leech. You're a parasite. You don't provide shit. All you do is suck the life out of people. Okay? So after I turned the phone off and after I cut his ass off and got a new phone, which is what I'm recording off of now, because I can't take the phone or give the phone back, and I haven't seen you in weeks. After I had sex with him, I didn't see him for weeks because of me. I decided to do that. I did not want to see him because it was draining. I was over it. I was just completely done. I didn't want nothing to do with him because you were just a turn off for me, bro. Un momento. Anyway, sorry guys, again, boss bitch shit. Yeah, so oh yeah, so so I stopped seeing you. I turned your phone off. I reported the phone stolen. I'm not about to go look for you since you don't have a secure place or an actual like physical address that you stay at for a long amount of time. I let you keep the phone that you picked out, or I let him keep the phone that he picked out and got a new phone, period. Because if I'm paying for a phone, the phone is going to be in my possession, period. So he freaks out, of course. He sees that I changed the number on the phone. He saw that I took the phone back, and he blows up my phone as I'm doing all of that. And he asks me, he's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Da da da. What happened to the phone? Blah blah. So I explained to him. I was like, You thought that I was going to be paying for a phone on my plan and not have possession of the phone. I reported the phone stolen that you have currently right now so I can get a new phone, period. And he was like, so they're going to be coming looking for me for a stolen phone? I'm like, nigga, no, nobody gives a fuck about you, period. Nobody no APD, no police officer is going to come try to hunt you down for a tiny ass phone. I just got a new phone and I changed the number because you don't deserve what I gave you. I offered the phone to you to be nice, thinking that you were, because you had a job, thinking that you were going to pay your half of the bill, and you didn't. You went 2 months without paying me anything for the phone bill. So yeah, I took my phone back. I got a new phone and reported the one you got stolen, so you can keep that. Now he's texting and calling people off of FaceTime and on iCloud email. Great, that's you. So I get the new phone, right, which is this one. Change the number, all that good shit. This man, it did not take long after I stopped talking to this man for him to start hitting up other bitches on Facebook dating. That's great. That's nice to know. Because these bitches got notified very fast that, oh, the dude that you was talking to is a deadbeat motherfucker. Like, this man don't got no kids and he's a deadbeat. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I let them hoes know. The hoes who texted my phone thinking he was going to be texting them, or they thinking they was going to be texting him, or they was texting another bitch. And they found out very quickly how much of a dud, how much of a bum ass nigga that dude really was. So he even freaked out and texted me about that. He was like, why are you telling people, or why are you texting girls that I'm talking to, and da-da-da. I was like, first of all, I'm texting them because they're texting my phone and my phone number that I gave to you. So don't fucking play me. Don't fucking play me. And then on top of that, the fuck is you texting my phone for? Nobody cares about you. Me, myself, hi, how are you? The bad bitch that I am, I don't give a fuck about you, period. So the reason of me saying all of that, giving a backstory, was to bring it to this point. Today is August 5th, okay? COVID Delta variant is high on the rise here in Georgia, okay? This man has texted me last week. He texted me Monday or Tuesday. He texted me today and he called me today. I didn't answer because I'm at work. I'm busy. Boss bitch shit, real shit. Shit that you don't fucking do. And I call him back. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, what do you want? He was like, I need to go to the hospital. I can't breathe. And that's my problem. That's my concern. And I was like, okay, what do you want me to do? Like, he was like, I need you to give me a ride to the hospital. I was like, bro, I'm at work. And you sound like you got fucking COVID. Why should I be around you? I didn't say that part. I was like, no, I'm busy. I'm at fucking work. He was like, I think I have COVID. When he said that, blew my fucking mind. So in my mind, right, I'm sitting here on the phone with him thinking, this man called me. I have not talked to him in weeks. This man really called me to ask me for a ride to the hospital. Mind you, I don't know where the fuck he is. Last time I heard, he was in Decatur, where it's fucking greater. So be in Decatur, bro. Like, that's an hour away from me. I was not taking that drive in general. That was the second to third reason why I didn't see him for weeks before I ended it with him, was because he was in Decatur. And that shit long as fuck. I don't like to drive in general, let alone drive an hour to Decatur for no reason. Point blank. So he tells me all of that. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I have a son. I live with my parents. I have a job. And I got my own shit to deal with. And you think in your heart of hearts that you have COVID, and you call me and ask me to give you a ride to the hospital? Are you dumb or are you dumb? This is what I be talking about. This is what I mean. This man is selfish. Selfish. When I had the thought and the gut feeling of a woman to even say, like my inner thoughts in the back of my head said, Shania, this man is selfish. Shania, do not fool with this man. This man is selfish. This man does not care for you. This man doesn't care. There was a reason why I was having those thoughts, because this moment today, what after that call just proved to me how selfish he was. And it proves to me how selfish people really can be when it comes to this coronavirus shit. You know all of these things about me. I'm damn near a caregiver because both of my parents are elderly. I have a special needs sister. I have a young child, and I have a young nephew. You know all of these things, and you fix your lips and you fix your fingers to call me, knowing in your head you may have COVID, and you want me to give you a ride to the hospital? What am I, 911? Am I an ambulance? Am I an EMT? No. Last time I checked, I sit my ass at home and work at a call center every day. I don't fucking give rides for free. I know I was doing that before for you, but I'm not doing that anymore. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. All right, guys. So, yeah. So, blows me away. Blows me away. And you know what? My twin flame of a friend, she's a Leo. She's a female Leo. And I've had female Leo friends. And she's a keeper. She's the epitome of a keeper. But she told me that Leo men are fucking selfish. And you know what he is? A Leo fucking man. He ain't no man though. He a little ass boy. He a bummy ass boy. Because there's no way in my head, I don't care if I have a car or not, if I had a license or not. I'm not about to ask nobody to take me to no hospital, even with the thought of me having COVID. And I'm breathing the way, when I tell y'all, he was, that's how he was breathing on the phone. And I'm not making fun of the fact that he may and may not have COVID. I already know he got COVID. That's positive. Positive test. I looked at him. He looked like he was in distress. He looked like he could not breathe. He literally could not speak. And I knew he had COVID. But the simple fact that you fixed yourself to think of me, to call me, to ask me to give you a ride to the hospital, nigga. That's why I'm glad to the good Lord. Thank you, Jesus. This is why I believe in my God, and I do the things that I do for my God. Because my God told me to drop this motherfucker. And that's exactly what I did. I dropped that motherfucker. Because he wasn't no good. Imagine if I was still kissing that nigga. Imagine if I was still letting that nigga hunch me over. Imagine if I was just stupid. Just stupid. Continue to be stupid. And I got caught, I got COVID, I got the Delta variant COVID from that nigga. I would be so pissed. I would be pissed at myself, but I would be more pissed at him because, nigga, you know my situation. And you're not keeping yourself safe. You're not clean. Get the fuck on. And wherever the fuck else he was at, I know whoever he got that COVID from, whether it was at the outside world or whoever the fuck he's staying with, they got COVID too. So you're an asshole. You're a horrible person. Horrible person. The reason why, I'll admit, I wasn't going to get vaccinated, but when I saw 600 million people, or 600 million, when I saw 600,000 people in this country die from COVID, and when I saw my mom get COVID, my own mother, who is the patriarch of my family, get COVID, I felt some type of way. I got my ass in the fucking car and got myself vaccinated. You know why? Because I have a responsibility as a forced caregiver, and I will take that title very happily. As a forced caregiver, I did my due diligence, and as a single parent of a almost 4-year-old, I did my due diligence to get myself vaccinated. You know why? Because this shit is nothing to play with. If them people Back in the day when the Black Plague was going on and polio and chickenpox and all this other shit, and them people have enough common sense to get vaccinated for them things, I'm gonna get vaccinated for COVID. Because I'll be damned if I come out here and get caught with COVID. Okay? My son borderline brought home COVID to the house. And thank God everybody in this house was vaccinated because we didn't get hit that hard and we didn't get the symptoms that bad. But my son had a heavy cough. My son was not acting the same. My son probably had COVID, but because majority of the people in this house who were, or everyone in the, as far as the adults in this house was vaccinated, we did not end up in the hospital or fucking dead from him carrying the disease. Okay? Okay. Thank the Lord also, my son was very, very okay, or he ended up being okay after it. But again, he had a horrible cough and he was acting weird for like 3-4 days. I didn't know what was wrong with him. Not thinking he had COVID because I didn't find out one of his teachers at his daycare tested positive for COVID until after he had like passed the sickness and all that other stuff. I had no idea. It didn't even click in my head. And not only did he get it, my nephew got it. And they're both like same age. They're 6 weeks apart. They got it the same time. This is why this is why niggas in general don't deserve real women. This is exactly why. And it's not even about that either. This just blows me away. I am too sober for all of this. I am too sober for all of this. And I'm just like in a totally different mindset, in a totally different headspace right now than what I was last month. Even last month. We are 5 days into August and I'm in a totally different headspace now than when I was last Friday, which was the 30th of July. I'm in a totally different headspace. And people continue to fucking test me. And I know it's the good Lord above. I know it's my God testing me and he's building me up for a bigger cause. I know all of this. But the fact that this man just really, really, really did that just blows me away.